My intuition is telling me there'll be better days.
What's up, fam? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, what's up? My name is Natalie and this is my channel, Music to Makeup. So today's video is a video I'm really excited to do and I've been wanting to do for a while, and it's going to be a personality tag. And the reason I wanted to make it a tag was because I really want other people to know their personality type and understand it, because I wish I would have found out and learned about my personality type a long time before I actually did, because it helped me understand myself so much. It was like my entire life I had felt like there was something wrong with the way I thought and wrong with the way I acted. And learning about my personality type made me realize that there wasn't anything wrong with me. I'm just a very rare personality type, so I don't think like everyone else. Learning why I think the way I do and why I act the way I do really helped me accept myself more and learn about myself more. I just think it's something that everyone should know and understand, because it will help you understand yourself more, which will in turn lead to higher confidence, feeling of acceptance and self-awareness. I created my own questions, and if you would like to see this personality tag, this Myers-Briggs personality tag, then keep on watching. And if you do like this video, please let me know by giving it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave, and hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. Alright, let's get into the questions. So, the first question is, what is your Myers-Briggs type indicator? So, the Myers-Briggs type indicator is a personality test that has like concepts of Carl Jung, and in the 1920s, Jung theory was noticed by Catherine Cook Briggs, who later co-authored one of the most popular personality indicators used today, the Myers-Briggs type indicator. Briggs was a teacher with an avid interest in personality typing, having developed her own type theory before learning of Jung's writings. Together with her daughter, Isabel Briggs Myers, they developed a convenient way to describe the order of each person's Hungarian preferences. This is how 4-letter acronyms were born. The 4 acronyms, it's either going to be introverted, extroverted, then it's either going to be where your energy comes from, intuitive or observant, then your nature, this is how we make decisions and cope with emotions, so you're either going to be thinking or feeling. And the last one is how we approach planning and how we handle available options. So you're either going to be judging or perceiving. So I am introverted, intuitive, feeling, and judging. So that is my Myers-Briggs type indicator. Number 2, what is your Myers-Briggs type indicator nickname? So they all have, a few different types of nicknames. Mine is either the advocate or the counselor. Advocates are the rarest personality type, making up about 1% of the population, but their rarity shouldn't be mistaken for invisibility. Although their introverted trait may make them seem calm, reserved, or shy, advocates are resolute in their beliefs. So I also answered number 3. 3 was, what percent of the population has the same Myers-Briggs personality type as you do? So it's around 1%. Okay, so number 4, what does your personality type value? Values are extremely important to INFJs. INFJ's preference for feeling also shows up in their strong values. They can come across as stubborn when their values are threatened. It's going to be different from person to person, but I think some of the values that almost all INFJs value are impact, and that's our impact on the world and having a positive impact and changing the world in some way. Another one I believe is independence. We can be perfectionists, so we tend to work best by ourselves and independently. I also think beauty and creativity are values that INFJs possess. And personal growth, definitely. So what are your overall strengths? Most INFJs are good with words, and I think it's largely because of this function. They don't just know language, but they have a deep awareness of the meaning and power of each of the words. Another strength is we love to learn. So another strength of the INFJ is we are insightful. INFJs are compassionate and caring, but that doesn't mean that they are naive. INFJs tend to be very capable of reading between the lines and are often adept at discerning if and when someone is being dishonest with them, allowing them to have a more honest discussion when needed. In addition, this insight allows INFJs to get a better read on how things are connected and is a very useful trait when trying to find solutions to a problem. Another strength is we are charismatic. INFJs have a natural charisma. While they may not draw energy from social interactions like an extrovert would, these introverts nevertheless have the capability to inspire others, usually due to their natural connection and warmth. Their passion is often evident when they speak or write, and this often serves as a bridge to get others to trust and follow them, though they may not be the classic extroverted orator that many have come to expect from an inspirational speaker or symbol. Another strength is we are decisive. The passion of INFJs, along with their skill in finding the root of the problem, allows most INFJs to be decisive and act on the insights that they glean. Their passion motivates them to act rather than simply remain a passive observer, and this often allows INFJs to ensure that their projects and their initiatives are seen through. Another strength is we are zealous. When an INFJ finds a cause that they truly believe in, it is almost impossible to peel them off of it. The passion and zeal that an INFJ can bring to bear when they truly believe in something can be incredible and often catches even their friends and family by surprise. Another strength is selflessness. INFJs are usually dedicated to making the world better. They have a lot of passion and fervor, not for personal gain, but rather towards creating a better world. Most INFJs wish to leave the world a better place than they found it in, and they often do this without thinking about their own benefit, as they value the greater good more than they do personal advancement. What are your weaknesses? Very sensitive. Sometimes passion can bring an INFJ too far, and this may certainly apply when it comes to criticism. INFJs are fiercely defensive about their values and often overreact when these values are questioned or criticized. INFJs do not take well to criticism directed at their beliefs or motivations, and they tend to have a very strong response to those that do. Another weakness is a tendency to remain closed off personally. While INFJs can be public figures, and as has been noted, numerous symbols of movements and advocates are in fact INFJs, when it comes to private life, INFJs tend to be very closed off. INFJs are often wrapped up in their ideals and as such are not used to reaching out and opening up to others. This privacy and reticence can prove to be a challenge for others who wish to befriend INFJs. Another strength is we are overly perfectionists. An INFJ's defining trait may be considered their passion and zeal for causes. This leads many to do great things, but in some situations, this drive to change things may hurt them in the long run. This desire to get things done just right may lead to the inability to compromise, leading many INFJs to drop certain situations or even relationships, thinking that they are not worth it or they just don't have the time for it. Another weakness is the need to have something to fight for. While INFJs are not inherently impatient, there are often times where INFJs get frustrated with the slow progress of many steps needed in order to get things done, which can upset them and make them restless, leading to their dissatisfaction. Okay, number 7. What is your personality type like in romantic relationships? Finding their perfect partner is a step they take very seriously. INFJs look for a long-term relationship instead of a quick, short-term one, which does neither of them any good. INFJs like to connect with their partner in a deep and understanding way. INFJs are extremely loyal and sincere. It is very difficult to see an INFJ cheating or being disloyal. They take their own time to understand potential partners and how to deal with them. They understand when a certain person is being real with them and when they are just faking. INFJs do not make the mistake of choosing the wrong romantic partner because they understand people so well. The first thing an INFJ looks for in a potential partner is whether they can create a bond of trust and deep understanding with them. They need to understand whether their partner has the potential of understanding their unique nature and personality and whether they are able to accept and live with it. Being in a relationship with an INFJ personality is extremely exciting. They will surprise you often, compromise a million things for you, appreciate you, love you, and be the most intimate anyone has ever been with you. When they have a certain viewpoint, they will ensure you understand it, and when you are wrong, they will correct you. Nonetheless, INFJs will do so in the sweetest and most understanding manner possible. INFJs look for a partner whose soul will be able to match the spiritual, emotional, and physical speed of their own. They don't look for anything materialistic. They do not search for a partner who will specifically be acceptable to society. No, they don't really care what others think. They just want someone who understands and loves them unconditionally. They are extremely supportive and honest. The fact that they dream of making the world a better place and bringing change is the same way they completely support the dreams of their partners. INFJs are extremely private people, letting very few people in, and when they find a partner, they often create extremely intimate connections that are not just physical, but emotional and even spiritual as well. This intimacy lends itself well to developing a close relationship, one where the INFJ and their partner learn more about each other and can eventually become one with each other. As this is the goal of most INFJs in finding a partner, compatibility is a must. Not compatibility in the sense that the two get along, but in terms of nature. The partner of the INFJ must be able to accept that INFJs love very deeply and intimately, and they should be able to deal with a close connection. This means that people who shy away from intimacy and closeness, or people who refuse to open up even with a partner, will not be able to provide what the INFJ needs. Number 8. What is your personality like in friendships? In seeking friendship, it is though you're looking for a soulmate, someone who can share every aspect of your imagination and causes. As discussed in the previous chapter, you are a perfectionist even when it comes to friendship. Hence, you may look for ultimate compatibility, but you are also searching for people with whom you can grow with. This can really be demanding, and you must remember that the INFJ personality type is very rare. So even if you find someone who is compatible with you in that sense, there is a slim chance that they will also share the same interests as you. You should learn to meet other people halfway and understand that the type of depth and self-improvement you require is essentially too much for many personality types. And that is something that I am working on. I can have a tendency to kind of push personal growth on people, but I've had to learn to step back and realize that not everyone cares as much about this type of stuff as I do. So I've sent my friend the link to the Myers-Brigg personality test like 3 times and she still hasn't taken it. So I'm not gonna send it anymore. I just have to step back and realize that not everyone is as passionate about personal growth as I am. You don't need a great deal of everyday care. For you, quality is more important than quantity, and through the years you will likely end up with just several genuine friendships founded on mutual understanding that builds incredible bonds. Number 9, who are some celebrities with the same Myers-Briggs personality type? When I first did the test and I saw the first 3 celebrities with the same personality type as me, alright, here were the 3 that I first saw. Okay. Martin Luther King Jr., Nelson Mandela, Oprah, Gandhi, Eleanor Roosevelt, Carl Jung, the psychiatrist and psychotherapist. He identified the basic personalities for which the Myers-Briggs was founded. Thomas Jefferson, Woody Allen, Jimmy Carter, Mother Teresa. I'm like, no pressure. No, none at all. Number 10, which one of them do you relate to the most and why? As soon as I saw that Oprah was the same personality type, I was like, I knew it. I have just always felt like so connected to Oprah, and just the way that she thought, I'm like, yes, finally, like there's someone who thinks the way I think. I think that I'm like the next Oprah. Like I want to be the next Oprah because that's what I want to do. I want to do what she did and help people. Definitely Oprah. I feel like I have known her in another life. Number 11. In your opinion, what is the best part of your personality type? I'm not going to say empathy because sometimes I think it's great, but sometimes I wish I wasn't too empathetic and too emotional. So I'm going to say my creativity and I guess just my passion to make the world a better place. Oh, and my writing. We INFJs are so much better at writing than we are at speaking. We often have difficulty expressing what we're trying to say with words, but we're amazing writers. Considering the fact that most INFJs feel that they are not well understood, another great career option for them is writing. When they write, they are being extremely expressive, letting out all that they know and feel into a book. They are sure that at least a huge percentage of people will pick up, read, and become influenced by their writings. Writing is a sort of profession where the author benefits more than the reader. Of course, what they write may change the lives of others, but at the end of the day, they are benefiting themselves the most. This is due to the fact that they have finally found a platform to pour out their thoughts, feelings, and perspective. They have finally found a way for the whole world to read and understand them. So I'm going to say the worst part is being overly emotional. Unless an INFJ is trying hard to make a different impression, people often assume on first acquaintance that INFJs are gentle, kind, naive, and perhaps even timid or submissive. It's only when people get to know us or witness us reacting to something we're passionate about that they get a taste of exactly how deep INFJ emotions run. When people find out, it typically startles them and can either scare them off or make them more interested in getting to know us. When we start sharing our emotions, that's when we might be described as too sensitive or too intense. Some people will try to cure an INFJ of this tendency, or they might just walk out of the relationship. It's important for INFJs to realize what's going on when this happens. If we want to preserve a relationship with someone, we might want to tone down our emotional reactions, at least until we know them better. On the other hand, there are also times when we simply have to let some people go when they aren't willing to accept who we are. Okay, number 14. What type of environment do you need to work in to thrive? INFJs have pretty tall demands when it comes to satisfying work environment. Not only does this personality type need to be able to express their creativity and insight, INFJs need to know that what they are doing has meaning, helps people, leads to personal growth, and all the while is in line with their values, principles, and beliefs. Oftentimes, the best way for INFJs to achieve this is to not have to answer to others' rules at all, to be their own boss, neither above or below anyone, just directly interacting with people and ideas that are important to them. All that being said, INFJs are a clever and inspired group, and with a few of the right conditions, most any position can be made to work. As subordinates, INFJs are likely to chafe under hardline rules, formal hierarchies, and routine tasks. INFJs will be hardworking, trustworthy, and more than capable of handling their responsibilities and professional relationships. In order to find fulfillment, the INFJ needs to find a job where they can utilize their insightfulness and creativity, as well as find a job where they understand that in their own way they are making the world a better place. So we need to be able to be independent in making our own decisions at work, and we hate being told what to do. So becoming an entrepreneur and being our own boss is essentially the best work environment for an INFJ. Alright, those are all the tag questions. But anyone who has a YouTube channel, or even if you don't, if you would like to do this tag, please do it. I think that this will benefit everyone tremendously. I know how much it has benefited me and helped me understand myself, and is just an amazing tool for self-discovery and personal growth. So I will link the personality test in the description bar. It's free to take. I like make all my friends take it, and I'm actually really good at guessing their type. But I had a friend that was like, they're gonna make me pay to get results. I'm like, no, it's free. So it is completely free to take. And if you do take it, please let me know what your personality type is down below. I love, finding out other people's personality types and, just what makes them tick. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye.